You see drones everywhere, right? They're totally changing the game. But they all have this one huge weakness. It's like they're on an invisible and really, really short leash. We're talking minutes of flight time, not hours or days. So what's the one thing holding them back from true nonstop flight? Yeah, you guessed it. It all comes down to power.
And get this, just how big of a deal is this? Well, the market for drone batteries alone is set to skyrocket to over $42 billion by 2034. That is an absolutely massive industry built around a single component that's, well, kind of holding everything back. So yeah, this isn't just some tech nerd problem, it's a huge economic puzzle. And the stakes are getting higher literally every single day. We're already relying on drones for so much. Think about it. Precision farming, life-saving medical deliveries, search and rescue missions, checking our power lines, even making those epic movie shots. They become totally essential tools, which honestly just makes their short flight time all the more frustrating. Because for all those incredible things they can do, every single one of those drones slams right into the same wall. I'm talking about the great battery problem. And if you actually look at the numbers for some of the top professional drones out there, it's kind of shocking. The best one on this list gets you just under 30 minutes in the air. That's it, 30 minutes. So you want to do a long-range delivery or maybe monitor a wildfire all day? Forget about it. It's just impossible with today's tech. So the obvious question is, right, why not just slap a bigger battery on it? Well, that's the trap. That's the core of the whole problem. On a typical drone, the battery can be almost a third of its entire weight. Think about that. So you get stuck in this terrible loop. A bigger battery means more weight, which means you need more power just to lift the battery, which means you need an even bigger battery. You hit a wall really, really fast. When you get right down to it, our current lithium-ion batteries are just not the right tool for the job. Not for endurance, anyway. They don't pack a lot of punch for how heavy they are, they take forever to charge, and they wear out. What we really need, our ideal power source, would be the complete opposite. Super lightweight, packed with energy, and something you could refuel in minutes, not hours. So, what if I told you that ideal power source pretty much already exists? This is where things get really exciting. Let's talk about how hydrogen is about to take flight. Okay, the key piece of tech here has a bit of a mouthful of a name, the Proton Exchange Membrane Fuel Cell, or PEMFC for short. Sounds complicated? I know, but the idea is actually super simple. It takes hydrogen, grabs oxygen from the air around it, and voila, it makes electricity. And the best part? The only things that come out are pure water and a bit of heat. No fumes, no pollution. It's crazy efficient, totally clean, and works at low temperatures. It's basically a perfect match for a drone. And here's a look at how it all works. You've got your tank of hydrogen gas. That gas flows into the fuel cell stack. Inside, a little chemical magic happens, and it creates an electric current that powers the motors. Simple as that. No moving parts, no combustion, no loud engine noise, just clean, quiet, and reliable power. And the performance difference we're talking about here, it's just staggering. The research shows that hydrogen fuel cells can pack over 500 watt-hours of energy per kilogram. Now, that's just a fancy way of saying how much juice you can store for a certain amount of weight. And trust me, that number absolutely crushes what even the best batteries can manage. It's not even in the same league. And hey, this isn't just some lab experiment or a theory on a whiteboard. This is happening now. Look at this progress. Way back in 2009, a drone called the Ion Tiger flew for an insane 48 hours straight on hydrogen. 48 hours! And more recently, you're seeing commercial drones hitting 2 hours, 5.5 hours, even carrying heavy 5-kilogram payloads for over an hour and a half. This is a complete game changer in terms of endurance. But you know what? The real breakthrough, the secret sauce, isn't about throwing batteries away completely. Nope, it's about making them work together with hydrogen. It's all about the power of teamwork, using what we call hybrid systems. The whole idea is just brilliant. Think of it this way. You've got a marathon runner and a sprinter on the same team. The hydrogen fuel cell, that's your marathon runner. It provides that steady, super long-lasting power you need for just cruising along for hours. But then you have a small, lightweight battery. That's your sprinter. It kicks in with these huge bursts of power when you need them most, like for takeoff, for climbing fast, or for making a quick move.
So with this best of both worlds setup, you get everything you could possibly want. You get those massively extended flight times, you can carry way heavier stuff, and the whole system is just more reliable. You're getting exactly the right kind of power at exactly the right time. Oh, and did I mention it's way better for the environment? It is literally a win-win-win.
So, what does this all add up to? It means we are on the verge of seeing the true, mind-blowing potential of drones finally unlocked. This is the future unleashed. And the implications for the real world? They're just huge. We're going to go from drones that can check out a few miles of pipeline to drones that can watch over the entire thing 24/7. We're going from delivering a package across your town to delivering it across the state or maybe even the country. We are talking about missions that last for days. Persistent surveillance, constant mapping, stuff that was literally science fiction just a couple of years back. Which kind of leaves us with one last really big question to chew on. Once we've completely shattered this flight time barrier, once a drone can stay up in the air for days, or hey, maybe even weeks at a time, what are the next impossible problems we're going to solve?